Good morning, everyone. It's Crypto Me Analysis coming at you with an update video on Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is attempting to have another breakout right now. So we are now back into resistance once again between 67 and $72,000. So you're attempting to break out of this area of resistance again. A breakout from this area should take you to 81,280 or around that area for the next major area of resistance. Keep in mind, you are still validating this downtrend and you are still in this downtrend making lower highs and lower lows. So if it is truly a super cycle and if we are going to the moon, then you need to break 81,000. At that point, the 100 and 124, which was the previous all-time highs, are going to be live targets overhead. On the downside, you have support at 60,000. And I do think that once you do break that, the next macro area of support should be between the weekly 200-day moving average and $43,000. However low it's going to go, I think that's going to be around the lows for BTC, if not lower. Now, taking a look at BTC on the weekly, you can see that, the 200-day moving average is sitting around 58,376. And that's our target right now, followed by, again, a bigger capitulation to 43,000. The reason why that's relevant is because every single time we come down in a bear market and retest this moving average, it does drop around 30%. So in this case, it was 30%. Back in 2020, it was around 29%. And then back in 2022, once we broke that, it was around 29%. So that's where I'm getting the numbers from. I mean, even here, it's conservatively speaking 25%. I'll be fine with that. But 29, 30% is going to put you back down to the low 40s. Okay. That's where I'm getting that data from. Now, taking a look at the Gaussian channel, keep in mind we still haven't printed red on the Gaussian channel. So the reason why we have these days indicators overhead is because typically once we do break into the channel, it's around 140 to 175 days before you get that capitulation and start printing red. Back here, you had 175 days, capitulation, printing red. Back in 2022, 175 days of breaking into the channel, capitulation, printing red. Now, the reason why it's relevant here and pretty important is because we're still green, but you did get the capitulation prematurely, I guess way overhead and ahead of schedule, because my guess would have been consolidation and chopping around into the channel for 175 days and then breaking down. But you're broken down right now, like in less than 175 days. So once we do start printing red, then we can go back and that will just be another statistic, and then we'll take a look at how long do we stay in the red before the next cycle does start. So that's what I'm looking at, and that's what I'm going to be analyzing. Now, keep in mind that, I guess let me take that. Keep in mind that on the weekly, we are extremely oversold on Bitcoin, and historically speaking, with the exception of 2022, where you created a bullish divergence, making a higher low on the RSI, but a lower low on the price. Every single time you come back down here to extremely oversold on the weekly, it has marked a bottom for BTC. So I'm not sure if 68,000 is going to be the bottom or if we're going to create a bullish divergence, having a bigger capitulation back down and putting in a lower low. I'm not really sure. Your guess is better than mine. But just keep in mind that is an option, and that play is still out there. So that's pretty much it for BTC analysis. I will obviously keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. Thank you so much for all your support. If you found this content helpful, please make sure to hit the like and the subscribe button. Also, please comment please comment underneath, where do you think Bitcoin is headed next? Do you think we're bullish? Do you think we're headed to 81,000? Do you think we're about to break this area of resistance and have a giant green candle to 81? Or do you think that we're going to get rejected again and then come back down and retest 60,000 as support? Thank you so much. I'll catch you in the next video.